Well, at the Community Loan Fund, we do a wide variety of workshops and classes and seminars. We also do a lot of one-on-one counseling with people in order to help them develop their business plans, to help them to be ready to sustain themselves in the operation of their business.
During COVID, we've also put a lot of our workshops online. We've started doing our 8-week business startup class online. And we have our online learning platform, Edupreneur, which has a lot of different resources, both COVID and non-COVID general business resources, as well as some courses that you can take asynchronous, meaning anytime you want. And that's on Edupreneur, our online learning platform.
The class was really extremely beneficial. I got an opportunity to see how business plans are created using things like market demographics, financial analysis, real estate, and putting it all together in one package. The fact that we had an opportunity to talk with experts in the field, and for me, understanding, I get a lot of questions myself on target markets, and it was really nice to talk to an expert about how they go about getting that data initially.
And early on, during the initial stages of the pandemic, there were a number of federal programs that came out to help businesses to be able to survive the pandemic. And we put together a number of help sheets that people could use, and also did a lot of one-on-one counseling with people.
A lot of the programs that have come out have been really helpful, but because a lot of the applications and resources for them have been changing quite a bit, it's been a little bit confusing for a lot of businesses. And so we tried to stay on top of that, and we're always available for one-on-one counseling for applications or something like that where somebody needs some specific questions answered.
The Community Loan Fund has been helpful to Kima's Creations because they provided me a space that I was able to bring people in instead of having them into my home. I've been able to then increase that space, which allows me to have even more traffic to my business. I have been able to upgrade to what's essentially a 4-room space where I'm allowed to have my equipment in one room and be able to have my customers in a completely separate space. I signed my lease for the Community Loan Fund June of 2018, where within that time frame up to now I've been able to expand into a larger space, and I appreciate everything that they've done because they have been consistent in pushing me to stay focused with driving my business even while working a full-time job. Like everyone else, COVID has been somewhat devastating to the community, the nation as a whole. Community Loan Fund was able to provide me with a grant that assisted me with my business and be able to pivot my business to make masks and not just bags. Where I'm a bag designer and a seamstress, no one was able to provide or splurge on buying bags or clothing at the time. We all needed to eat. We all needed to be safe. So because I'm a seamstress, I'm able to pivot my business, make masks, and be able to still stay in business. And the Community Loan Fund was able to help me with that, providing me with the grant so that I can get the necessary equipment and staff that I needed at the time.
As a member of the Albany community, and I live at the border of Center Square and Washington Park, I see every day how places like the Community Loan Fund actually helps foster new business, support new business, help new business grow. I think every community should have a community loan fund that helps that, especially in the time of COVID.